Bringing Up Bates: How to Watch Erin Payne's Birth Story for Baby Number 5. Fans of Bringing Up Bates have long followed the journey of Erin Payne, a beloved daughter of Gil and Kelly Jo Bates. Known for her warmth, faith, and resilience, Erin has allowed viewers an intimate glimpse into her life as a wife, mother, and public figure. One of the most emotionally significant moments in her life has been the birth of her 5th child, an event that has garnered both media coverage and fan interest. For those looking to catch every moment of Erin's journey through this milestone, here's a comprehensive guide to how, when, and where to watch Erin Payne's birth story for baby number 5. Erin and her husband Chad Payne have captured hearts since their early days on Bringing Up Bates. As one of the most prominent couples on the show, they have walked through everything from newlywed bliss to health challenges, parenting joys, and spiritual growth. Erin's path to motherhood has not been without struggles. She has openly shared her difficult pregnancies, miscarriages, and even health scares that made having more children a complex decision. When the couple announced that they were expecting their 5th child, the news was met with both excitement and an outpouring of support. Many fans were aware of the risks Erin faced with each pregnancy, which added an emotional depth to the announcement. For the Paynes, baby number 5 was not just another child. It was a testimony of faith, perseverance, and family strength. While birth stories are a regular feature in reality shows focused on family life, Erin's 5th delivery held special weight. Medical complications had earlier threatened her ability to have more children. Erin had undergone multiple surgeries, including procedures to remove cysts and address internal bleeding. At one point, she was even told that carrying another child might be too dangerous. Despite these concerns, Erin and Chad trusted the path ahead, guided by their faith and supported by a close-knit family network. This background made the birth story of baby number 5 more than just a medical event. It became a moment of emotional victory for the Paynes. This is what the special episode and available coverage aim to capture: a deeply personal, spiritual, and inspiring chapter in the Payne family story. The birth story of Erin Payne's 5th child is not only a part of the Bringing Up Bates universe, but also available in various formats that make it easy for fans to engage with. While Bringing Up Bates was originally broadcast on UPtv, many of its episodes and family specials are now available on demand. UPtv offers access to full episodes and specials through its official app and website. Viewers with a cable subscription that includes UPtv can log in and stream Erin's birth story. The platform often categorizes content by family or theme, so locating the specific special related to baby number 5 is fairly intuitive. If a subscription is not available, a trial may be offered via participating providers. This subscription-based streaming service is tailored for family-friendly, faith-based content. Many episodes from Bringing Up Bates are archived here, including special episodes focused on individual family events. Erin's birth story for baby number 5 can typically be found within the Specials or New Arrivals section. A free trial period is commonly available for new users. While full episodes are not usually uploaded to YouTube due to licensing restrictions, clips and highlights often appear on official and fan-run channels. Erin and Chad Payne have also used their own YouTube presence and social platforms to share behind-the-scenes footage, birth story updates, and personal reflections. This supplementary content often includes hospital moments, sibling reactions, and post-delivery updates. For long-term fans who prefer physical media, UPtv has released season DVDs and family specials in boxed collections. Depending on the release cycle, the birth of baby number 5 may be featured in the most recent season or packaged in a special edition DVD. These are usually available through online retailers such as Amazon, Christian bookstores, and UPtv's own shop. Viewers tuning in for Erin's 5th birth story can expect a narrative that balances medical reality with emotional sincerity. The episode or special typically begins with Erin discussing the pregnancy, how she found out, the family's reaction, and the early medical assessments. As with previous episodes, family members often contribute perspectives, including Erin's parents, siblings, and husband Chad. As the story progresses, the focus shifts to prenatal checkups, Erin's thoughts and prayers, and her preparations at home. The tone remains respectful and faith-centered, avoiding dramatization while still acknowledging the potential complications involved. The delivery itself is presented with both sensitivity and transparency. While not all aspects of labor and delivery are shown, the most impactful moments, arrival at the hospital, birth announcement, first cries, and family introductions, are included. The goal of the special is not just to show the birth, but to honor the entire emotional journey. Following the birth of baby number 5, Erin and Chad offer heartfelt reflections about what the experience has meant for them. These reflections are often the most powerful part of the story. Erin speaks candidly about her gratitude, her health, and how each child is viewed as a blessing. She also reflects on the moments of fear that were overcome with faith and support. Fans also get to see how the older children react to their new sibling, how the family transitions in those first weeks, and how Erin balances recovery with her other responsibilities. These moments remind viewers that beyond the lights and cameras, the Bates family is still very much a real family going through real-life changes. As with many major life events featured on Bringing Up Bates, the response to Erin's 5th birth story has been overwhelmingly supportive. Fans took to social media platforms to congratulate the couple, share their own stories of high-risk pregnancies, and express how inspired they felt by Erin's journey. The comment sections across UPtv and Erin's personal profiles quickly filled with thousands of messages, demonstrating just how deeply viewers connect with the Bates family. Erin's openness about health challenges and the miracle of welcoming another child resonated with many, especially those dealing with similar issues. Her story has often been cited in online forums and support groups as a source of hope and encouragement. As the media landscape continues to evolve, access to shows like Bringing Up Bates becomes easier and more flexible. UP has increasingly focused on digital platforms to meet viewer demands, which means Erin's birth story will likely remain available for streaming for the foreseeable future. For viewers outside the United States, the content may also be available via international streaming services that partner with UPtv or via VPN access for domestic platforms. Some platforms also provide closed captioning, language support, and mobile-friendly interfaces, ensuring that fans from various backgrounds and abilities can enjoy the content fully. Erin Payne's birth story for baby number 5 is more than just a television moment. It is a chapter of courage, grace, and triumph over adversity. For longtime fans of Bringing Up Bates, watching the special offers both closure to the anticipation and a sense of being part of a larger family journey. Whether you prefer streaming services, social media highlights, or physical DVDs, there are numerous ways to witness and celebrate this special occasion in the life of Erin and Chad Payne. With heartfelt storytelling, strong family values, and genuine emotion, this birth story serves as a reminder of what matters most: faith, family, and love. Erin's journey continues to inspire, and for those who wish to be part of that journey, her story is just a click away. Bringing Up Bates. Is Adelie in a courtship yet? In the world of reality TV families, few have captured the hearts of audiences like the Bates family from Bringing Up Bates. Known for their large family values, conservative Christian beliefs, and wholesome lifestyle, the Bates family has been in the public eye for many years. With 19 children, fans have followed the journey of each sibling as they grow up, find love, get married, and start families of their own. Now, many fans are curious about Adelie Hope Bates, one of the younger daughters in the family. The question on everyone's mind seems to be, is Adelie Bates in a courtship yet? As of now, there has been no confirmed report or announcement from the Bates family indicating that Adelie is in a courtship. In fact, both the family and Adelie herself have remained private about her personal life, especially in terms of romantic relationships. For longtime fans of the show, this is not unusual. The Bates children typically begin courtships in their late teens to early 20s, and these relationships are often announced in a very public and celebratory fashion, usually through family blogs, social media, or the show itself when it was airing. Adelie Bates was born on February 17, 2006, making her 19 years old as of 2025. At this age, some of her older siblings were either entering courtships or even getting married. However, each individual in the Bates family follows their own unique timeline, and there is no set age or expectation for when someone must enter into a relationship. The Bates family has always emphasized their belief that relationships should be intentional, prayerfully considered, and approached with maturity and a focus on the future. From what is publicly known, Adelie appears to be enjoying her young adult years surrounded by family, involved in various activities, and pursuing her personal growth. Like many of her siblings, she has grown up in a home that values faith, family, and responsibility. She is often seen participating in family events, attending church functions, and spending time with her siblings and nieces and nephews. Her online presence, while limited, reflects a young woman who is content, focused, and perhaps waiting for the right time and person to come into her life. It is also important to consider that not all members of the Bates family choose to live entirely in the spotlight. While some of the older siblings like Aaron, Alyssa, and Carlin have embraced a more public life with social media influencing, business ventures, and family YouTube channels, others have opted to keep things more private. Adelie, for now, seems to fall into the latter category. There is no sign that she is actively pursuing a public platform or sharing details of her daily life in the way some of her older sisters do. This further contributes to the lack of any public knowledge regarding a courtship. The idea of courtship in the Bates family follows traditional Christian values. It is not just about dating casually, it is about intentionally getting to know someone with the goal of marriage. This process involves a lot of guidance from parents, prayerful consideration, and a strong support system. Public announcements of courtships in the Bates family have typically included photo shoots, statements from both individuals, and commentary from Dill and Kelly Jo Bates. So far, none of these signs have been evident with Adelie. Speculation among fans is inevitable, especially given how closely followers of Bringing Up Bates keep tabs on the family's milestones. Social media comments, forum discussions, and fan pages frequently mention Adelie and wonder when her turn for a courtship might come. While the curiosity is understandable, it's also worth noting that Adelie is still very young and may have other priorities at the moment. Whether it's education, personal development, ministry work, or simply living life as a teenager turning adult, there's no rush. Moreover, the Bates family has often preached the importance of readiness, both spiritual and emotional, before entering a relationship. Courtships are not taken lightly in their household. Parents Gil and Kelly Jo have repeatedly shared that they prefer their children to wait until they are truly prepared for the responsibilities that come with serious relationships. In that light, it is possible that Adelie herself has chosen to wait until she feels completely ready. It's also possible that if there is someone special in Adelie's life, the family is choosing to keep the early stages private. After all, being in the public eye comes with pressure and scrutiny. Maintaining a level of discretion, especially in the beginning of any romantic involvement, can help preserve the authenticity and sincerity of the relationship. The Bates family has navigated many courtships over the years, and they may be taking a more cautious or quieter route with Adelie if something is developing behind the scenes. At the same time, it's entirely plausible that Adelie is simply not in a courtship and is not pursuing one at this point in her life. Not everyone follows the same timeline, and the Bates family has never suggested that their children must marry young. While early marriages have occurred in the family, others have taken their time. There is a growing understanding among younger generations, even within conservative families, that life paths are not one-size-fits-all. For fans who have watched Adelie grow up on television, the anticipation of her next life chapter is natural. She has gone from a quiet, shy child into a graceful and thoughtful young adult. While she may not be in the spotlight as much as some of her siblings, her presence within the family dynamic is still strong. She plays an important role as a sister, aunt, and daughter, and those roles are equally meaningful. Adelie's relationship status might not be public knowledge, and that's okay. The Bates family continues to celebrate life milestones, big and small, and Adelie's journey will unfold in its own time. Whether a courtship comes soon or years from now, it will likely be shared when the time is right, if she chooses to share it at all. In conclusion, as of now, Adelie Bates is not publicly in a courtship. She is still young and appears to be focusing on personal growth, family life, and living with intention. The Bates family, though often in the public eye, continues to prioritize privacy and faith when it comes to their children's life decisions. Fans may need to wait a little longer for any official announcement, but for now, Adelie's journey is her own, and it seems she's embracing it with grace and purpose.